Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy, reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. So we're doing a lights out with Lisa because it's nighttime. So I'm doing some catch up here. I've missed a bunch of days. So we're doing November 14th. Letting our anger out. Anger is a healthy emotion. We are supposed to, so we talk about, in recovery, we talk about resentments. We don't want to have resentment. We don't want to be reliving today a feeling of anger we had in the past. How do we do that? We let the anger show in the moment when we're feeling it. Anger is a healthy emotion. Anger can keep us out of danger. Anger can protect us. Anger can keep our boundaries up. Anger can help us relieve attention. And set limits and know when something is bad for us or not good for us. And so anger is a healthy emotion, but we want to learn how to express it in a healthy way. And we don't want to hold anger because we will build resentment down the road. So we need to let it out, and it will get, as a massage therapist, that's a lot of the times that's what I'm getting out of people. This stress, it's anger. It's a form of anger that's been tight, but we've been held in. We need to be like a duck and shake it off all the time, but we weren't taught how to do that. So we need to let that anger out, or else it's going to cause dis-ease in the body, whether it's tight muscle or something wrong with your pancreas or your liver or your inflammation system or whatever. We need to let it out, but in a healthy way. And I have a video way back when where I used my punching bag and my first time experiencing myself, allowing myself to feel anger. In the past, I never felt anger. I felt upset. I felt confused, I felt hurt, but I would never say that I feel angry. And then once I was able to express anger, I was like, oh, that feels better. And the neat thing is, after you express that anger, well, for me, after I expressed that anger, I felt an immediate sense of joy and relief. So we got to let that anger out. It's okay to be angry, but it isn't healthy to be resentful, like I just explained. Regardless of what we learned as children, no matter what we saw role modeled, we can learn to deal with our anger in ways that are healthy for us and for those around us. We can have our angry feelings. You're allowed to have your feelings are always valid, but it's how we express them. It's how we deal with them. That can get skewy, right? So we can connect with them, connect with those feelings, own them, feel them, express them, release them, and then be done with them. That's the whole thing about recovery. We're bringing up, the reason we're digging and getting that old stuff out is so we can finally be done with it. If we push it down, it's gonna bob and bob and bob and bob and bob up and down and up and down. It's gonna keep coming up at some point. Yes, you might go away for a little bit, but it's gonna come up again at some point. So we want to finally feel it, deal with it, so we can heal it and be done with it. Okay, we can learn to listen to what anger is telling us about what we want and need in order to take care of ourselves. So our anger is also a signpost. It can tell us what we want and need so that we can take care of ourselves. Sometimes we can even indulge in angry feelings that aren't justified. Indulge in them, but again, it's where it's directed. I remember a friend saying to me, I was telling her what had happened with another friend, and she was like, oh, she was misdirecting the anger. Like a lot of times in the world, we misdirect. We're angry at this and we're angry at that, and then we go to the grocery store and we yell at someone, or we in our car and we honk at someone. It's misdirected anger. Something is built up inside of us. It's been pushed down, so now it's coming out in some way, shape, or form. So we can indulge in anger feelings that aren't even justified, even if it's not irrational. You still are having the feelings, so you need to release it in some way. Feelings are just feelings. There is no more morality in the feeling. It's not about being moral or right or anything. Feeling is feeling. It's there. So you might as well feel it and deal with it, right? So the feeling is always, so there's no morality in the feeling, but it's in the behavior. What do we do with it? So we can feel angry without hurting or abusing others or ourselves. That's what happened with me. When I wasn't expressing my anger and when I was calling it confusion, hurt, or upset, what was happening was I was pushing it inside, and then I was getting angry at myself and finding ways to beat on myself. So I need to express my anger. I need to let that feeling honor that feeling. So we can feel angry without hurting or abusing others or ourselves. We can learn to deal with our anger in ways that benefit our relationships instead of ways that harm them. If we don't feel our angry feelings today, we will need to face them tomorrow or next week or 3 years from now. Here's your prayer for today. Today, I will let myself feel my anger. I will express my anger appropriately without guilt, and then I will be done with it. Feel it so you can deal with it, so you can heal yourself. Yes, amen. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Please hit subscribe. Join me on the journey. Give me a thumbs up. I mean, you'll know you like the video and that it's helpful and that I'm not alone walking this journey of learning the language of letting go. Thanks for watching.